Hello.
Hi there.
So today is Tuesday, February 18th, and we are filming this from the heart of the Amazon jungle. Pretty freaking cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's very awesome.
We are in a little village called Tinquis. I say that right?
Yep.
And they are Achua people in Ecuador who have a bunch of ground, and what they do is they have a very few, I think there's like 10 groups that will come in a year that get invited in to stay with them and experience the culture and everything here. So today was, last couple days have kind of been a couple curveballs. Some was a little bit of a uncomfortable travel, but overall it was pretty good. We went to a town called
Puyo.
well, we spent last night in Puyo, but the day before yesterday, we were supposed to go out, and it didn't work. We were stuck in a little town called Shell because of the weather, and we had mechanical issues with the plane and then weather. And then we thought we were going to get out, but it would have been tough. So long story short is we didn't get out last night, which after the travel day to day might not have been too bad. It would have been a fun adventure, but didn't quite work out. So today we got up early, went down, ready to go, and they decided to hold for weather again because, again, they're smaller aircraft. And hopefully we'll be able to incorporate some of the GoPro video from this because we have videos of taking off and landing and all that. But really, I don't know, what did you think of it? Did you enjoy that flight?
Oh, yeah, it was a beautiful flight because you got to see the villages or you got to see houses. And then as we got further into the jungle, into the Amazon, it just was trees and trees and trees and trees and no human
Trees and rivers
activity.
and streams and lakes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which was, and huge trees. Oh my God. So so we went somewhere around 100, and we're not sure, but I think it was around 150 miles from Shell. We flew south. We were in a plane that allowed for 8 of us, which is kind of fun. And pretty noisy, but we came in, and then we brought some of the gear in, and one other person with our guide came in on a little Cessna 172. And we landed on a very wet, mostly grass, but grass and mud airstrip, and a lot of the villagers were there to greet us, which was cool. It's a little weird because we're giant Westerners, and we're something to be seen, and but they were very helpful, and they actually carried our gear, so I feel kind of spoiled. But so they carried the gear for us from there, and we're trying to learn some of the Achua languages, and Makate is the way of saying thank you. How do you say hello?
Wanyeha.
Weneha is a way to say hello. So we did about a 45-minute to an hour hike. And it was muddy. We are definitely in the thick of the jungle, which is really cool.
Hence our rubber boots. We must have rubber boots to walk in the jungle. I've never hiked in rubber boots before, but they do work.
Yes. And but very sloppy. And then we all crammed into an old canoe, a newer canoe. They have a dugout canoe, but we were in a newer-ish fiberglass one. With a motor on it, and we went probably about 30 miles in the canoe, and then we got out there and we hiked for about another 45 minutes to an hour, and we are now here in our camp. So this is set up specific for visitors, which is nice, but it's done under the traditional, we're in one of the empty huts right now, but it's a traditional Achua style, which is pretty cool. We got to go for a little hike. And tomorrow,
have a cool shower.
Yes, they have running water. It's cool, but it works. And there's a porcelain toilet, which is like nice. And we have we'll give a little tour of our room here in a minute, show you what that looks like. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to get up early and do a ceremony with them about 4 a.m. that involves a whole bunch of caffeinated tea of some kind that they do every day, and then there's vomiting involved. So not quite sure about that, but
we'll check
it's here
it
for
out.
a new experience. So we'll give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. And then I think the group is doing well. Some people maybe are a little tired. we definitely were getting antsy and ready to get out of the weather, but I think we got there. So with that, anything else, Rika? Otherwise, we'll do a little tour of the camp.
We're very happy to be here. We did have a day of delay, but now that we're here, I think we're all really glad. And it is beautiful. It is, I don't know if you can hear in the background, the jungle's alive and well. And it's about 5:10. So it's just cooling off a little bit, not too bad. And we're just really, really happy to be here.
Yeah, really, really humbled at the opportunity to be able to do that. It's extraordinary. So we'll do a little tour of the camp here and have that included with this. But overall, we'll let you know how the ceremony goes tomorrow. And thank you again for anybody who's taking any time to watch this. But it's cool. Okay, so this is going to be a little tour from where we just filmed. This is a traditional Achua hut. Apparently, they never put sides on the hut, so there's a little bit of breeze. And this is an elevated platform for fires. Yes, sorry. It's a thatched palm roof. Apparently, you can get about 15 years out of these, which is pretty cool. And then we came up the trail. One of the things that people have said that would surprise them is they thought the Amazon was flat. It is definitely not flat. And this has all been elevated about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, so if it's wet, everybody can stay pretty dry. Our friends, the McGill families are there, and we're over here in this one with our friends Russ and Cami. And it's nice because they have mattresses and a blanket and sheets and the mosquito net. And then, as you go over here, we got our friends the Lictors are over here.
Hi, world.
Thank God they're wearing their shirts. They were bathing earlier and it was just not pretty. It's judgy, I know, but I'm being judgy. And then over here, so here is the canopy, which is just, I mean, this place is pretty amazing. And over here, they've got that's our cooking community hut. And then there's water. There's another one we cut through. And then over here, they've got the toilets and the showers, which is a pretty good system. Amazing system.
And our other friends, the Lictors, are over there resting.
I think I said that. Lictors, yep, the Lictors are over there resting. And then this is the community hut. And there's our amazing chefs cooking away. So this is what it's like to be spoiled in the Amazon. So and there's our guide taking a nap, a well-deserved nap. Thank you, Danielle. All right, and that is that for now.